Okay.
Hey! Good.
Oh, hello.
Oh, you're those demons from before. Remember me?
Not really. It's pretty hard to tell all you humans apart.
So demons have difficulty distinguishing humans, do they?
What are you doing? Taking notes?
Well, you know, knowledge is power, especially for wimps like me.
If you're weak, what are you doing in the Resistance?
I'm a royalist. I want King Jam back in charge of this country. Everyone here would say the same.
And that's reason enough to lay down your life for him? I'll never understand humans.
Fascinating. So demons struggle with the idea of self-sacrifice.
Why, that's not true at all. I'd gladly give my life for King Lucifer.
What about for me?
I suppose I'd at least lay down my whiskers for you.
Okay, probably should have seen that coming.
Yep.
Sorry about earlier.
A laudable attitude. Cowed by the prince's might, are you?
Don't get ideas! I'm apologizing only because Longo told me to.
Are you apologizing or trying to pick a fight?
Sorry!
Okay, I think that's enough. By the way, do you know anything about the Flying Fortress Garum?
Well, I'm just a new recruit, so I can't say I know much. Udo says activating it would be like restarting the war that nearly destroyed the world 50 years ago. I have a hard time seeing it as some terrifying doomsday weapon, but if Udo says so,
So it's capable of destruction that would make the bomb that all but wiped out the Peachy look like a firecracker.
Thank you.
Bien, where's Longo?
What's wrong? You look agitated.
We found the princess.
What? Say no more. Longo's in the command center.
Heard that, Prince? Let's go see Longo.
Sure. Whoop! You said you found Anne?
Yes. Rosetta's tank brigade has stopped at End Mill Base, to the northeast. The Resistance will set out in pursuit with all possible haste. If you're willing to lend us a hand, please head to the base as well.
It's my turn.
Sorry, can't help right now.
Here we go. It's only sturdy, but I bet I can break it with enough force. Hey, we've actually traveled pretty far, huh?
Yeah, I never imagined we'd end up going all this way when we left Demon Village.
You said it. Never thought we'd end up in a different country.
It's fun though. We've seen lots of cool stuff.
Prince, I can't lend you a hand. It's my turn.
Whoop! Look at those forest soldiers hanging around over there.
We We don't want to be seen. That said, we can't always evade them.
Great, charging right at him is more my style.
Prince, I can't lend you a hand right now.
Here we go.
Make sure not to go in so deep that you can't touch the bottom, Prince.
Uh-huh, thanks.
Bots are generally no good in the water either.
Got it, okay? I know how to keep myself from drowning.
Prince, I can't lend you a hand right now.
The road's well maintained, but trees jut out over it and obstruct the view sometimes. If you want to drive, do it with care.
But when I'm in Sandland, I can charge wherever I want. You know, if we bust this down, I think we could make it through. Whoop!
When fighting on uneven terrain, always gain the high ground before your opponent. It's easy to attack from above, but a royal pain to hit someone from low ground.
Ooh, good advice. I'll give that a try. Here we go.
You're a real handful, you know. Prince, I can't lend you a hand right now. It's my turn. Forestland Army's no joke, down to the lowest...
Hey. Hey.
Here we go.
You're a real handful, you know. Prince, I can't lend you a hand right now.
Well, so it goes.
You're a real handful, you know.
Whoop.
Thick vegetation makes for easy ambushes.
That's certainly something to keep in mind when in the jungle.
You guys make it sound like there's an enemy up every tree and in every bush.
Get down! Felt that one. Oh, shabby.
This place is overflowing with creatures you'd never see in Sandland.
The different climate in this region inherently results in a different ecosystem.
Does that mean there could be totally different kinds of demons here too?
Well, I don't know about that.
Here we go.
Thick vegetation makes for easy ambushes.
That's certainly something to keep in mind when in the jungle.
You guys make it sound like there's an enemy up every tree and in every bush. Thought there'd be ruins behind the waterfall.
Given that it was intentionally built in a concealed location, it might be a shelter.
Shelter?
It's a place for people to hide or take cover during an emergency. Judging by the shape and design, this was probably built long, long ago.
They still had things to hide from back then, too.
Sorry, can't help right now.
You're a real handful, you know. It's hard to move around in such a cramped space.
Well, so it goes.
It's hard to move around in such a cramped space.
Yeah, we'll have an easier time of it by getting out of the boat and proceeding on foot. Sounds like it's up to the prince to explore.
Sure is. Well, so it goes.
Prince, I can't lend you a hand right now. It's my turn. Prince, I can't lend you a hand right now. It's my turn.
Here we go.
Make sure not to go in so deep that you can't touch the bottom, Prince.
Uh-huh, thanks.
Bots are generally no good in the water either.
Got it, okay? I know how to keep myself from drowning.
You can find all sorts of things on the side roads here.
If no one ever comes by, it never gets picked up after all.
Wait, how did all this stuff get there in the first place then?
Fell from the sky, maybe?
Well, so it goes. At least that was sort of fun.
You're a real handful, you know. Prince, I can't lend you a hand right now. It's my turn. You're a real handful, you know.
Wow, the waterfall! And it's got real water.
It would be a sandfall if this were sandland.
Sandfalls are pretty cool too.
So much water. I guess that's forest land for you.
If only it were a little darker and more humid, it would be perfect.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
It's my turn.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
The road's well maintained, but trees jut out over it and obstruct the view sometimes. If you want to drive, do it with care.
But when I'm in Sandland, I can charge wherever I want. Man, I'm good. Yeah. Take that.
Are you all right?
Take that. Yeah. That hurt. You stupid. Take that. So annoying. Take that.
You're a real handful, you know.
Take that. Take that. Yeah. Yeah. Take that.
It's my turn. Forestland Army's no joke, down to the lowest grunt.
Their soldiers must undergo extensive training. Though I'd argue that for the most part, the Royal Army is just too complacent.
I'm drenched to the bone. Must be all the spray from the waterfall.
Think that's okay for the bot?
It's not ideal, but we won't stick around long enough for it to hurt.
Look at those forest soldiers hanging around over there.
We don't want to be seen. That said, we can't always evade them.
Great, charging right at them is more my style.
Prince, I can't lend you a hand right now.
Hey.
Here we go. Soldiers passed through here, but they haven't found Trick Camp?
It's surrounded by cliffs and thick vegetation, so it's hard to see and easy to defend.
They put a lot of thought into their location, huh?
It's my turn.
Marshland soldiers are pretty tough. I bet they train on the assumption that war could break out at any moment. That mindset alone might explain the difference in strength between them and the Royal Army. When fighting on uneven terrain, always gain the high ground before your opponent. It's easy to attack from above, but a royal pain to hit someone from low ground.
Ooh, good advice. I'll give that a try. Looks like a camp down that path.
Sometimes your detours hit pay dirt, Prince.
Don't like how you said that. Makes it...
Thank you!
I think we must be nearing the capital.
And more soldiers around means more eyes we need to avoid. Keep yours peeled.
Hey, old man, any tips for fighting in bots?
I wouldn't call this some big secret, but predicting your opponent's next move will give you an advantage.
Like reading their mind?
Nothing so fancy. It's more about noticing patterns, guessing intentions, that sort of thing.
Sounds complicated. But I'll give it a try next time. Whoop!
You're a real handful, you know. It's odd that few people seem to live around here, considering how resource-rich the place is.
My guess is that most of the terrain is too rugged to build sizable settlements on. Though as a result, whatever towns do exist must be densely populated.
I knew you would come, Mr. Beelzebub.
You really did show up, huh?
Got a problem with that?
What's the situation?
As bad as it could get.
Supreme Commander Brett just arrived at Enmill Base.
We believe he's there to take custody of Anne.
A missing princess suddenly returns a decade later. I can see how that would merit the attention of the Supreme Commander himself.
What happens if he does take her with him?
She'll become a figurehead to prop up the legitimacy of Bread's rule, or else a scapegoat to turn the people against the Royalists. Either way, she'll be nothing but a pawn.
Then we have to get the princess back sooner rather than later.
The base has been on high alert since Bread's arrival. We stand no chance if we try to take them head on. Mr. Rao, how would you approach this problem?
Simple. Divide and conquer. We have the bulk of our forces draw the enemy's attention, while a small crack squad sneaks in to save Anne.
I was thinking the exact same thing. But who to choose for the stealth operation?
You want a crack squad? You can't get more crack than the swimmers.
Yeah, for swimming. You want a crack fighter? You come to me.
We don't have time to argue. I'll choose the teams myself. Mr. Rao, will you command the infiltration team?
Of course.
Ha! See?
Lango chose Shiva, not you.
And not you either.
We can't delay a moment longer. It's time to move out. Udo, Horto, stir up a racket to draw the enemy's attention.
Yes, sir. Ah, I thought for sure we'd get the starring role this time.
We're heading out.
You're a real handful, you know.
Here we go. Nice to have actual roads after Sandland's dirt tracks.
That's because they're well looked after.
On the other hand, well-defined routes make for easy ambushes. It's my turn.
Here we go.
Forestland soldiers are pretty tough. I bet they train on the assumption that war could break out at any moment. That mindset alone might explain the difference in strength between them and the Royal Army.
What kind of stuff do you think people usually eat around here in Forestland?
With all these trees, I'd imagine fruit is a major part of Forestlanders' diets. Probably fish as well, given the easy access to the sea and rivers.
It's really different from Sandland then.
The topography here has some pretty intense verticality.
Watch your step, or you're gonna end up tumbling down.
Come on! I'm not that clumsy. Here we go.
Visibility's poor. If you wander around without a plan here, you're just asking to get lost.
Yeah, have to know where you are to get where you're going.
But getting lost would be...
We'll attract too much attention if all three of us move together. Let's split up. Prince, we'll use your telepathy to communicate.
Okay.
And don't you dare suddenly go, "Ah!" in our heads to make us jump.
Yeah.
Comrades in arms, proud defenders of our beloved forest land.
Who's that?
I am your supreme commander, Fred. It has now been 10 years since King Jam was seduced by a wretched fiend into betraying our fatherland. Long have we waited for our king to come to his senses, but to no avail. Though the king himself still has my undying respect, he remains spellbound to this very day. Trapped in his own mind, he is but a walking corpse. And a nation of the living cannot be governed by the dead. We need new leadership, a new monarch. And who is worthy of the throne, you may ask?
Supreme Commander!
The fate of my fellow soldiers truly warms my heart.
Prepare
Alas,
for battle!
love of country and martial strength alone make not a king. What is more,
Gotta be more careful.
our beloved forest land now faces an unprecedented crisis. A sandland fiend disguised as the woman we knew as Queen Lilith is to blame for corrupting our king. And now Supreme Commander Zayt, the honorable leader of our neighbor, has been deposed by another such fiend. Worse still, the entire royal army now lies in that villain's clutches. I am sure you do not need me to explain what that means, but let me be clear. This creature of pure
Here we
evil
go.
will deviously manipulate the royal army into invading forest land.
He's just making up lies.
The enemy! Get them!
Oops, they saw me. Gotta be more careful. One down.
My wise comrades, I am sure you require no explanation. But the one quality our new sovereign must possess is the power to combat and vanquish fiends. And as luck would have it, we know he is more than capable of such. For he is the same hero who struck down the fiend that beguiled our former king. Our king will be none other than our champion, the valiant Munir!
That's Neo? You mean my sis lost to that? This has to be some kind of mistake, for sure. Well, glad I cleared that up. Gotta go find Am now.
Brave soldiers, you have my sincere thanks. The people have spoken, and I have listened. If you insist on making me your new king, then who am I to refuse?
Huh? Man, what sweet rides!
For 10 years,
Can't
Munir
wait
has
to try them
refused
out.
to claim the title of
But
king
guess
for
now
himself,
isn't the time.
insisting he is no more than a steward of the throne. But now, at last, he will wear the crown! And we shall do battle with Sandland once again!
Oh man,
We will hold the coronation at once, and when the crown rests upon my head, I will declare war on Sandland! We will finally put an end to that wretched kingdom and all its demons!
And if we let them, they'll use Anne to get that war they want so badly.
I gotta find her, now. One down.
Prince, over here!
It's locked. Can you open it?
Not a problem.
You came! Aren't we supposed to share an emotional hug or something at times like this?
Ew, gross.
All right, let's hurry up and get out of here.
Wait, can we stop by the command center?
The command center? What do you need to go there for?
I overheard some soldiers talking. That's where the Aquanium radar is.
Really? That's well worth a visit then.
I object! The command center must have the heaviest security in this whole base!
Not while Brett and Muniel are busy giving their speech. Right?
That's over-optimistic, but there won't be any better time.
Then, let's go!
Thank you, Beelz.
Security's tight here. We'll be spotted if we move together.
So we split up?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Prepare for battle!
Oops, they saw me. Gotta be more careful. Thief, you're late.
Some soldiers noticed the tip of my hair poking out from cover. I was almost spotted.
Maybe you shouldn't have spiked it up so stupidly tall.
What do you mean, stupid? This is the height of fashion.
Anyhow, we all made it to the rendezvous. Let's keep moving.
Who are you people? They're intruders! Sound the alarm! Yes, sir! Damn it!
Uh-oh, let's get out of here!
But first, the radar!
So many signals! Which one's the aquarium? This one?
I think she may be onto something. Look, it's moving towards another one.
And... here!
Now we know where all the Aquanium is. Time to leave.
What in the...
Stand down.
Bread!
What? So even legends age, eh?
What? He's a match for the prince?
Are you really human?
Are you really a terrible fiend? If that's all you've got, I don't know what people so fear.
Don't test your luck against the prince! Oh, I knew it! You're no human! Is this real?
Not just my face. I lost half of my body in battle with that horrible, wretched Commander Zane.
What?
Supreme Commander Brad!
Damn, we've lost our escape route.
Poison gas!
Now's our chance! Run!
Huh? Did you see that, Prince? My quick wit at work.
You were just copying the old man.
Yep, great minds think alike, you know.
Looks like your fashion sense saves the day again.
How'd you like this? This isn't over.
I couldn't read the mind of that big guy for some reason. It's never happened before.
Maybe the fact that he's more machine than man is throwing him off.
Yeah, I guess. And I still have some growing to do.
Wretched demons.
Prince, I can't lend you a hand right now. They just keep on coming!
We're getting nowhere. Prince, you handle things here.
Bad idea! Knowing him, he'll leave us behind as bait and escape on his own!
Who do you think I am? I'll take care of him. Here we go.
Seize them!
Take that. So far, so good. Here we go.
Oh, good!
was sort of fun. Ah! What are you doing, dummy?
Sorry.
Surrender, demons!
Sorry for the wait.
Ah! It's that awesome boat I wanted to drive!
You can take over at the controls if you want. The yoke's way too sluggish for my taste.
Really? All right! At least that was sort of fun. Well, so it goes.
Princess!
Longo, I'm...
So, you actually managed to save her.
You still got a problem?
No way. I'm impressed. Or rather, I should say I'm grateful. Thank you. You're one hell of a demon.
Oh, are you hurt?
No, I'm fine. But my necklace was stolen. It's an heirloom, passed down in the royal family for generations, and a memento from my mother.
All that matters is that you're safe. Come now. It is time to go home.
Yeah.
Weird. I get the feeling we're forgetting about someone. Nah.
Anne!
I'm home, everyone.
Oh, welcome back.
You hungry? I can whip you up something real quick.
She only just got back, and you already want to give her a tummy ache.
Jeez, you didn't have to go that low.
She attracts people to her and puts smiles on their faces as natural as breathing. She's just like her father.
Is it me or is Anne acting weird?
She's probably still upset about her necklace being stolen on the inside.
Makes sense.